All right, Widmer Brothers Hefeweizen is our next beer. And, I was all ready to do this review, and I checked my notes, and I was saying to myself, I don't know if we've ever done a beer from Widmer Brothers. Usually I kind of do my research on it and see if we've ever reviewed one from each brewery. Of course, several of them we've done, many of them, like Sam Adams or Victory, but have yet to do a Widmer review, and I was all ready to do this, and I was like, I don't have any notes on Widmer. So, really quick, Widmer Brothers Brewing is out of Portland, Oregon. It was founded in 1984 by brothers Kurt and Rob. Pretty good website. If you go on it, it's kind of just you're running the mill. This is who we are kind of thing. They go through the history. Really cool story as well about an Irish brew pub that I guess they imported some Widmer beers there, and they wanted them to create a new beer, and that's exactly what they did. This is, I guess, what we call their flagship, their Hefeweizen. If you go on Beer Advocate, most of the reviews for Widmer beers are for this. It's a Hefe, and they market themselves as the original American Hefeweizen. So I'm wondering if this was one of the first Hefeweizens made in the USA exclusively. Of course, Hefeweizen being a Bavarian, German brew. It comes into us at 4.9% ABV, right in the wheelhouse of the ABV usually with the Hefeweizens. Gets an okay rating on Beer Advocate at 76, not so good rating on Rate Beer, gets a 33. 30 IBUs. As far as the malts, it uses pale Munich wheat caramel and 40L. Hops, the bittering hops, Alchemy, aromatic hops, Willamette and Cascade. Of course, anyone who knows hops and malts knows what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about as far as they go. I'm just giving you the facts here. There are some notes here on the bottle. This naturally cloudy brew starts with the highest quality malted wheat. It's bold, clean, flavorful, and pronounced. Citrus and floral aromas are what define American Hefeweizen. Prost to the original. And that comes to us from Kurt Widmer. So there you go, Kurt and Rob. So we're going to open up Widmer Brothers Hefe, and it's got a 30-year mark on it. This was made in December of 14. It is currently the middle of March of 14, so 3 months, I'm sure, is not really that late to try a Hefeweizen. So we pour her into this Weizen glass, and we see the standard Hefeweizen pour with kind of not that much head. A lot of Hefeweizens have head that you kind of just have to wait and wait and wait on. The head on this beer is not too huge. I'm going to guess about a finger, maybe a little less than a finger, as a matter of fact, of head. But you see that cloudy kind of citrusy looking pour that you're used to with the Hefeweizen. A little more orangey, I think, than some of the normal Hefeweizens. Usually Hefeweizens come in a little bit more yellow. Usually the wit beers are more yellow than that, but this is a little more orangey than your normal Hefeweizen as we get the aroma now. Yeah, very faint orangey citrus, lemony kind of scent to it. Not very aromatic. Not really getting the aroma that the Willamette and the Cascade, I guess, is supposed to give me. Kind of a very dull smelling beer. So let's get the taste now of Widmer Hefeweizen. Refreshing. I'll tell you what, that orange really, that zesty kind of taste really comes to the forefront along the first sip. It really does. It's getting a yeasty, cloudy kind of taste to this beer. Kind of surprised that the taste is kind of pleasantly surprising me. I wasn't really expecting too much as far as the taste go after the appearance and the aroma of the beer, but the taste is really quality, I would say. Hey, you know what? This drinks very smoothly. I like the citrus quality of this Hefeweizen in particular. Lemon zest, orange zest, not too biting, which is a good thing, but it definitely is there. So I'm going to go ahead and give Widmer Hefeweizen a 7.5 out of 10. I think they did a good job with this. I kind of I kind of think that the rating should be a little bit better than what I'm seeing on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer, at least personal preference wise. Appearance and aroma are probably where it gets knocked down the most for me. In that the aroma is almost, it's too subtle for me for this style of beer. The look of it is not quite on the head, not too much head, and a little bit too orangey for my taste of a Hefeweizen. But again, taste is what matters, and the taste is really, really good in this beer. So I'm going to give 7.5 out of 10 for Widmer Hefeweizen.